Hello, boys and girls. Today we'll be reading Schools Around the World by Claire Lewis. Let's meet our author and illustrator. Claire Lewis writes about different cultures around the world, their homes, schools, and other ways of living. She also writes guides for children and their families to explore the world's biggest cities. She says she wants to inspire kids to read stories, climb trees, pick wildflowers, and get muddy. She sure sounds like a lot of fun. Schools Around the World by Claire Lewis. Schools Around the World is an informational text. That means it's a nonfiction book. It is a book that teaches about a topic. It can teach us about people, animals, places, events, and things. Today, when we read Schools Around the World, we'll be learning about different schools all over the world. Schools Around the World by Claire Lewis. When we read a nonfiction book, we will usually see a table of contents. The table of contents tells us all of the different topics we will learn about in the book. Today we'll learn about schools everywhere, different types of schools, how do children get to school, what do children learn at school, what else do children do at school. We'll get to see a map of schools around the world. We'll learn about a picture glossary, and we'll even see an index. Now let's read. Schools everywhere. This part of the book is called a heading. When you see a heading, it tells you what you're going to learn in this part of the book. When you see a heading, you can put your hands on top of your head to show that you know what the heading is on the page. Schools everywhere. Children go to school all over the world. Children go to school to learn. Different types of schools. Do you see the heading? Did you put your hands on top of your head? Some schools are in cities. Some schools are in the country. Some schools are outside. This school is on a boat. Some schools are at home. Some children talk to their teachers on the internet. How do children get to school? Do you see the heading? Did you remember to put your hands on your head? Some children go to school on a bicycle. Some children walk to school. Some children go to school on a boat. Some children go to school on a bus. What do children learn at school? In this section, we're going to learn about what other children might learn at school. Did you notice the heading? Children learn to read and write. Children learn to do math. Children learn about other countries. Children learn about art and music. What else do children do at school? In this section, we are going to learn about what else children can do when they are at school. Did you notice that heading too? Good job. Children meet their friends at school. Children eat at school. Schools are different all over the world. What do you like to do at school? Map of schools around the world. In this heading, it's telling us that we're going to get to look at this map. Did you notice that heading? If you look at the illustrations, you'll notice that they're actually photographs, and it's showing us some of the different places that we saw as we were reading our book. Here, this heading tells us that this is a picture glossary. It's going to teach us some words that will help us better understand the book, like country, place that is away from towns and cities, and internet, way of using computers that allows people who are far away to share information. We do that, don't we? And finally, this is an index. Did you put your hands on top of your head? The index gives us words that we might want to look up so we can learn more about them in the book. It tells us exactly what page to go to. What are some things that are the same about the schools in the book? What are some things that are different about the schools in the book? Are they like our school and how we're learning? I can't wait to see what you have to say in your seesaw assignment, friends. I hope you enjoyed our book.